Namaste. Welcome. So let's do an energizing morning flow for this morning's practice. Let me share with you some elements that I practice myself in preparation for some deep components later on. If, for example, you're doing a deep back bends or a deep hip opener sequence or meditation or a combination of all these elements later on, you can do this practice as your preparatory elements, or it's a good practice on its own already. So welcome to my humble place. This place is very special to me. This is where all my deeper realizations happen. So it's a sacred place, so welcome to my practice space. Alright, so I always start practice by feeling my body, the present state of my body and all the energy is flowing around me. So it's a good way to start by lying on your back. So let's do that. Alright, by the way, we will be practicing some active hip elements. So if you're using, or if you're doing the jump roots later on, you might be using the blocks to assist you, or you can just do the elements without jumping. Yeah? I will guide you through every step of the way. So lying down flat. Just allow the body to relax. Feel the body as it is. Breathing in. And let the old air out, let the old energy out. Feel the rest of the body. Go back to earth. Respect the present state of your physical body. So if you're feeling any pressure, feeling any pain, so acknowledge them, but don't let them hinder the fire inside. So keep the practice alive. Okay, we'll stay 5 breaths. Alright, and just blink the eyes open. Become aware. It's an energizing practice. You don't want to be drifting back. And allow the awareness from the earth rise up to the surface of your body. Feel the ribs open. Feel the chest open. And exhale from the surface. Let the weight go back to the earth. Breathe in, bottom to top. And exhale, down. 2 more. And from here, just reposition your legs narrow, stretch over head, nice stretch to the sides of the trunk. You can do a bit of a sway side to side. You may gently press the backs of the skull to free the shoulders and extend. Like you're doing in the morning after waking up, stretch. Alright. And exhale, let the arms go. Bend your right leg. Lift the neck, lift the shoulders, just to find or feel that core of the body. Some core awareness. Alright, same legs, same hips. Or same hip open to a twist. Take this one easy. Just an initial opening for the body. One tip, if you're doing a twist, either your arm is a little bit higher than the shoulder or lower. I don't suggest you go lateral because this one restricts the spine, so it's either higher to allow the spine, the rest of that side trunk to open organically. So less force. We're going to focus on breathing and movement. Less alignment as well. Alright, uncross, around back to the center. Alright, lift the neck, lift the shoulders, and then just feel the low back. Alright, other side. Twisting. So this initial or the first sequence is a good way for us to feel any heaviness in the low back, and right away you can pinpoint some tight spot or even the condition of your low back. Our low back is changing. Some days it's tight, some days it's energized. So if you're feeling a bit energized, you can perform those active ones later on. If you're feeling a bit heavy in the low back, you can just take it easy for today. Back to the center. Or center the hips and rise it up. Release. Cross one leg on top of the other, and then just prepare the low back a little bit more. When you're doing this and then you feel your low back is a bit heavy or tight, I don't suggest you rocking up the set. Rather, you roll over one side and you set on time. Alright, otherwise rise up actively and exhale finding the balance, and let the arms spin. Alright, don't fight the legs, keep the legs passive but aware, especially inside the hips. So like you want to hug, exhale, and then inhale, suspend, and feel the lightness of the body rise. Alright, now we're stepping back to downward facing dog, so crossing the legs. Alright, easy first, yeah. Wide legs, then you can even open the arms a little bit wider, and just allow the side of the body to open, pedal the legs, work around the hips. And in here, either you're staying for 5 natural breaths, or the breaths of fire, the cleansing breath. Yeah, I will be including the tutorial of the breaths of fire, the other elements I will be tackling here, so you can study them separately. Yeah? When you're ready. Inhale the long sides and exhale settle. Inhale, shift forward. Alright, place your knees easy on the ground. Let the arms settle. Alright, and we just circle around. Alright, inhale as you circle forward. And exhale to the back. Maybe 3 clockwise and another 3 counterclockwise. So working the breath and movement. Inhale as you shift forward and exhale. So don't overdo it. Yeah? Listen to your hips, listen to your breath. Alright, go the toes under again, push off the downward facing dog. Yeah, adjust into a longer downward dog and feel the sides of the trunk open. Yeah, 5 natural breaths or the breaths of 5. Inhale, push them aside, let the neck go a bit, and exhale, tailbone scoops in there, soften the knees a bit. Inhale, shift forward, knees to ground, exhale. Alright, and let the arms go a bit. Alright, this time we're twisting, left arm thread center, and then just allow the upper back to gently go light. Beautiful. Alright, back to the center. Alright, this time your right hand, or your right arm, crosses the diagonal, and then just shift your weight a little bit towards your right heel behind you, and feel the stretch down the side of the trunk. Alright, back to the center once more. Alright. You may reposition the knees, make room for your spine and the hips, and they're opening bit by bit. So always find a way to adjust the limbs so you can allow them to move inside. Alright, curl the toes under again, downward facing dog. Alright, breaths of fire, third down. Inhale, long sides, and exhale. Inhale, shift forward. Alright, knees to ground, exhale. Alright, you may flip the arms, you might circle around the wrist. Like uncoordinated movement that feels good around the joints. And here we thread the right arm. Upper back, extension or upper back stretches. Shoulder. And the mouth twist as well. Staying about 3 breaths. Or 4. Alright, come back up. Left arm crosses the diagonal, low to the side. And slide your hips to the left side of the body. Feel the stretch, the upper back, shoulder, and the left side. Alright, back to the center. Adjusting. Alright, curl the toes again, downward facing dog. Alright, breaths of fire again. Inhale long sides and exhale, inhale forward. If you're doing your breaths of fire, just connect as many as you can and then suit your own level. Exhale to lower, inhale open up, and exhale to downward facing dog. Right, let the legs go, let the arms go, let the body move with it. Breaths of fire again, last round.
Inhale long side, forward. I myself don't count it. Yeah, I just feel it. If I start to gasp, that means I've had enough of that breath fire. I will release it. Exhale down. Inhale, open. And exhale, the downward facing dog. Alright, let the legs go. Alright, right leg opens up behind the three-legged dog. Bend and let your hip go nice and wide, but keep your sides active by pushing actively through the arms. Alright, and the right knee crosses between the hands there. Alright, let the shoulders go a bit. Alright, adjust in one, and then inhale, scoop it from the left hip forward and lift up. And exhale, fold to the front. Inhale, open. And exhale down. Just to initiate that opening of our hips without too much pressure on the upper back. Rise it. And exhale. Alright, from here, rise. The left hand is under. Push off to the side plank. Alright. Bend the arm up. Alright, and then place the hand to the floor. Let the legs go a bit. Let the arms go a bit. This time the left leg rises up, three-legged dog, but keep it straight so the hip behind you is square bit. Alright. And then you're stepping up that foot forward, yeah, all the way to the tops of the leg. Now, make sure it gets there. If you land short, take another one with the hand. Alright. Heel behind you down, and then circle away to the second warrior. Wide you go. Alright. And just breathe. Good. Straighten the legs. We just angle opposite. So bend the knee this time. Easy. Down the forearm, our hand to floor, and extend that left side trunk. Let the shoulders go a bit. You don't have to go flat. Roll the hip a little bit inside, and then roll from the hip and extend. Alright. Hands on either side of the foot, the right foot, adjusting to a little bit of the shoulder stride. Right. Arms release and then scoop it forward and rise it up to the first warrior. Breathing in. Right. Just a mild shoulder stretch. Place the hands behind. Open up. Yeah, don't squeeze. It's more of your joints going a bit loose. You may straighten and bend the elbows. And then time that with a breath. Inhale, open. And exhale, empty. So the wrists are light. Yeah? Alright, let the arms go. Let the arms swing a bit. Alright, breathing in. Alright, finger pads down and then square the hip so there's no pressure at the low back. And press both hands on the shoulders and step back to a long downward dog. Alright, coming forward to plank. Alright, exhale down. Yeah, always you can place your knees down if you're not doing a full shoulder round. Open up, inhale, and exhale. Feel downward facing dog. And just let the legs go a bit. Alright, left leg rises up, yeah? Then widen the hip, yeah? The left knee through between the hands, forward, like this. Alright, this time, your right leg crosses on top, yeah? So let me angle so you can see the form. It's the right on top, yeah? Easy bind, left elbow, and we twist. Yeah? Don't force a twist. Let it happen organically. You can do a bit of a side to side there. Yeah? If the shoulders are feeling more back, you can do your full bind position, the Ardha Machandrasana. It's a deep twist though. It's always work the twist with care. I myself, my lower back feels a bit heavy today, so I might just want to take it easy. And stay. Alright, from here release, yeah. Right foot steps up, open the left leg behind. Yeah, it's a second warrior again, yeah. Right knee is up top. And we flow, just to release the hips, inhale, reach back, exhale, circle down. Inhale, open. Of course, the forearm, as always, is to support you. Or you can circle inside the leg. Aim about 3 or 4. A lot of these elements about releasing tension and unclogging. Mandala circulars. Right? And from here, hands to floor. Just adjust your tenses forward so the outer edges of the feet are parallel. Inhale, open up. And exhale, we fold easy down. And then stay. Yeah. Alright. Inhale and rise it. Alright. You can repeat another round of wide forward bends with your thigh bones drawn apart. Or you can practice an inversion called the Headstand or the Mayurasana. So if you're doing it, so join me. So place your forearms down like a little tripod. Exhale down. Inhale, shift forward. Place your head lightly on the ground between the forearms. Inhale, shift. Rise it up all the way to your headstand. Yeah. Of course, headstand should be approached with utmost care. It's not about doing the headstand for the position itself, but for us to feel the subtleness of our energies, and of course our bandhas too. So in the headstand or any types of inversion, yeah, you should be able to breathe comfortably, no pressure at all. Right? Light as the breath. And saying about 5 breaths, no pressure in the arms, no tight spot. You may loosen the legs a bit. Allow the breath to flow beautifully inside the body as you are positioned upside down. Now, let's release, inhale. Right. Same as the entry. Just inhale. And land your feet down gently. And inhale, open up. Alright, let the shoulders go back. Alright, and from here, you can open them wide. Yeah. Like squat position, let the arms go when it's circle. Exhale down. Alright, just let the shoulders go. Inhale. Exhale. Alright, and we're gonna do our transition back to the front of the mat. See the knee folds again. Breathe it up. And exhale, hands to earth. And we're stepping back. Yeah. Forward, shoulders over hands, exhale down. Inhale, rise up. And exhale to downward facing. Alright, let the legs go a bit. We're gonna try the other side. Now lift leg, 3-legged dog. Then let your hip go wide, but keep your long sides by gently pushing off. Alright, left knee through between the hands. Alright, wide arms to shoulders. Scoop it up in there. And exhale, melt it down. Inhale up. And exhale. Rise it in. And exhale down. Let's have 2 more. Breathing in. Feel the hips. One side is always tight. But if this is your tight spot, you might do 1 or 2 extras. Open up. Alright, it's a side plank. It's the right hand this time. Your hand circle away. Breathing in. Alright, hand to earth, exhale. Alright, right leg opens up, 3-legged dog, but keep it square. Let me just angle so you can see. Your right leg. Alright, step it up. Lean hands forward. Alright, heel down. It's a second warrior. Yeah, let the arms go back. Breathe in, draw it up, draw on the hips, and allow it to rise. And exhale, let the body fold inside, but don't squeeze. It's more of a hugging sensation. Yeah? The arms are passive, but the energy is subtly extending through the fingertips. Alright, release, side angle, lift leg bends, breathing in. And exhale. Alright, you don't have to go flat, yeah? Actually, the back head is turning just a bit in, so you can draw the sensation from this head, and then let it all the way up, inside the body. Don't force the shoulders. Your body will open in time. Alright. Both hands, meet the side of the foot, adjust it. Now, inhale, glide it forward, and rise it up. Alright. Don't fight the shoulders. The moment you feel the neck and your shoulders go compact, means the spine is asking you to loosen a bit and allow it to rise. Alright, place the hands again behind. Yeah, maybe a little bit more of that extension. Don't squeeze, allow the breath to open up. Alright. And then come back up. Alright, both hands to earth, square it, and step back. Inhale forward. And exhale down. If you're not doing this flow, you can just place your knees down. Alright, and exhale to dog. And then do this instead of the upward dog downward facing dog position. Alright, and stay. Alright, right leg, 3-legged dog. Right leg again. Alright, cross the knee in front. Alright, left leg crosses on top. Alright, stay left on top now. Remember, we're working right and left side. Yeah, either in Pincha. Right arm across or easy in front. Yeah, and face. Easy for me. Huh? Again, a twist is like a spiral. So allow the body and the energy to sway, and as you allow the body to go and the rest of the inner elements, allow the breath to spiral up. So it's not really very linear. The hips may not even go perfectly square, as long as it feels good inside, as long as you can feel the spine, the rest of your element move beautifully inside, you're doing it right. Let the neck go a bit, let the shoulders go a bit. Feel it. Alright, and cross the arms, cross the legs. It's the lift to the side. Yeah. Angle. Yeah. And then hit the flow. Inhale, exhale. Right, inhale, circle behind. Exhale, bend over the left leg. Inhale. And exhale. Scoop it from here and draw it like a big spiraling action. Circular, mandala. Inhale, right. Exhale. Let's have one more. Inhale, open. And exhale down. Alright. And toes. Breathing up. Alright. You can just repeat our first round with the hands to floor, or you can do a deeper one with the shoulder stretch. Inhale, open up. Don't fight it. Let the joints open. All the way down, if it's you for the day. Otherwise, remain easy. Right, inhale. Use the breath to move out of the position. Hands to floor for support. Let the legs go a bit. Alright, you can repeat another round of forward bend, or the headstand, another round of the headstand, or progress it to a forearm stand, or the Pincha Mayurasana. Alright? Approaching it from a wide perspective. Alright, place the forearms down. Open up. Alright. Forward, forward. Let's stand. And the hips will rise. The legs will rise. Easy here. Alright, Pincha Mayurasana. I approach this one from the perspective of strength and abundance. Yeah, I really would like for you to work on this position with your body stacked over itself rather than doing a back bend. Yeah, and celebrating the bandhas inside the body, the mobility of our shoulders, and the inner core awareness we built through the years of practice. Yeah? And of course the breath should be feeling comfortable here. Breathing in as you push. Alright, when you're ready to release, inhale, open them wide. This is inhale. And slowly down, exhale. Alright, inhale. Lighten the rest of your outer structure, but keep your breath aware. Alright, open them wide again. Alright, this time the arms go coming from the outside. Folding the elbows and rolling down. Inhale from the base of your spine, rising. And exhale down. Open up. Exhale. Can we have one more? Inhale, rise. No. Exhale down. Alright, open. Alright, transitioning to the front of the mat once more. Yeah. Scoop it forward and up. 41. Yeah. Alright, place the hands back down, go back to the earth, forward, and then down. Inhale, open, and exhale, downward facing up. And let the legs go a bit, work around the arms, just breathe. And we're going to celebrate the fire within our body, the hips. Alright? We're crossing our knees as actively as you can, one at a time between the arms in front. Right? Push away, hold it. So if you're not jumping, this will be an option later. Yeah? And place your hips down. Let the legs go. Alright. Let them pedal a bit, side to side. Alright. And then inhale, rise it, exhale down. Don't force the forward bend. Yeah? You can just even rub your legs. Yeah? Especially if you are a bit already sweaty, you can bring the energy back to your skin by rubbing the skin of your legs, rubbing your knees. I love that one, yeah? Bring the energy back to the body. and rise it up. All right, release the arms. All right, crossing, right knee on top, right? Or even lower, yeah? I find it when I cross lower, I feel the core more, because when I cross higher, I feel the body is compact, so I want it loose, I want it light. But more difficult actually. All right, place your hands to the ground, breathe in forward, shift, push, jumping back, inhale open, and exhale to downward facing dog. All right, let go a bit. All right. Let's do a jump through now. If you're working on a block and you're not confident yet to do it flat on the floor, I really suggest you work it on the block and really be very careful with this movement. So let's do it slow first. Then jumping the hips slow, you're going to end with the knees crossing front. And then from here, push up and then work on your balance and then sit. All right, set aside your block. All right. Side to side, and this time, let me angle again. Right leg is under, bend the left leg on top. All right, so this is the easier modification. If you want to progress and cross completely, right foot bends to the back, it's the Mayurasana, and the left foot is on top. Breathing up. All right. All right, and we twist towards the left side of the body. Easy here. Or you can place your hand under your knee there, lean a bit to the side, lift up, breathe this one, think about spiraling action of the spine, don't force it, don't fight it, let the spine open organically inside, and even the joints of the shoulders, loosen a bit, and then twist easy. Don't fight your foot as well, keep your foot relaxed. Alright, release the position. Alright, cross the legs. Alright, right knees on top of small. I'll try maybe higher at the shin or higher at the knee. Let's try medium, close. This one is lighter. Alright, hands to ground. If you're not jumping, you can jump back. If you're not jumping, do this. Forward, one leg at a time. Take a step, and then take your time to flow forward. Down we go. Inhale, open, and exhale to downward facing dog. Alright, let the legs go. Alright. And then from here we're going to work and cross our knees one at a time again. So let's lead with the left forward, and the right. Alright, inhale, reach on in, elbows scoop. You can just sit or work one leg at a time to the front. Walk it. Alright, lower the hips, push, and the other leg, and then just sit easy. Alright, forward, alright, side to side. Alright, always be very careful when you do some flexions, elements. Speaking first hand, flexion, forward bending, they were too easy for me then. But when I started working on my back bend, somehow the body changes. And when you're working on back bend, somehow your low back tends to become a little bit crunchy. And then suddenly I felt the need to always work with care when I do my flexion, because if I just do fast movements, somehow it feels a little bit heavy on the low back. So this journey is really very humbling, and it really teaches you to back off a bit when you need it, so you can work on opposing elements harmoniously together. So you enjoy all aspects of the practice, not just one. Inhale, rise it. All right, easy forward X. It's not that we lose it, but somehow it teaches us to become more mindful of more elements rather than just one. So we become more attuned to our own bodies. Because too much of one thing, too much of one element is not good as well. So you have to always make sure to combine other elements as well. Breathing up. Exhale down. But always have to make sure you always celebrate the sprint. Right, let's jump back. If you're not doing the jump back, you can just walk back or try this. Alright, push off. And you jump back. Inhale, open. And exhale. Example that one, before that was too easy for me, but now it feels a little bit that I need to work a little bit on care and awareness. Alright, jumping through. You can just do it one knee at a time, jumping the knees under to across, or the full straight legs jump through. That's it. Alright, and release it. Alright. This time it's the left leg under this time. Yeah, left leg, yeah, right on top. Right arm and with choice. Well, personally, I think the journey is really a process of developing our body in awareness, and the asanas are a good representation of that development as well. One stage, you feel so strong with a certain element that when you're faced with another opposing element, somehow you have to let go. You have to let go and embrace the new learnings and the new journey. And then when you look back, you will come to think that, some elements that you enjoy doing before would have to take a back seat for you to be able to progress. It's very humbling, this one. Alright, release it. Alright, cross the legs. Left is on top. Alright, let the arms go. And my circle. Acceptance. Acceptance. Alright, and if you're not jumping back, just follow me. Step. Inhale forward and exhale down. Inhale, rise it. And exhale up to downward facing dog. By the end of it, it's really what serves you for a particular stage of your journey. There's more to yoga than the asanas, but the bodies are always a good place to start and always celebrate that gift of energy. Alright? And we're doing extensions now. Alright? Step up the left foot. Inside the left wrist. Place the right knee down the ground. Relax a bit. Slide it forward a bit. Alright, take it easy. It's more of a vertical lift this round. Inhale. Grow it from that back knee. From the thigh. Rise it up. Let the shoulders go there. And open. We'll just be doing some gentle ones here. Alright, back to the earth. Alright, with your side plank. Right arm is under. Inhale. This time we circle. Then the knees way back. Inhale. And then down. Alright, hand to earth. Right leg opens, three-legged dog. You may straighten and bend the knee, but keep the shoulders open. Alright, stepping up the foot. Meet the floor. Relax the toes. Breathe in. Alright. Don't allow the hips to go heavy. Keep drawing from the base of the hips and rise it up. Alright, come back to earth. Alright, step back to a long down dog and then do the side plank. It's the left under, circle right. Inhale open. And exhale down. Alright, hand to earth. Alright, left leg opens, three-legged dog. And then step it up. Alright, knee down. This time we're going to curl back just a little bit. Forward. Rise it up. Up, up, up. You may lighten the back hip. Well. And you're curling back. Alright, come back to earth. Alright, side plank again. This time just one circle. Come back to earth. Right leg opens. Step it through. Left knee down. Lighten that left hip. Slide it forward. Scoop it up. Roll the arms up. And you're rising up. Both legs are gently turning inward to create room for the spine to rise upward. Alright, back to earth. And this time let's even. The downward dog, exhale. Come forward to the plank. And then down we go. Breathe in up. And exhale. Downward facing. Let's step up. Right foot this time. This time around. The knees bend to 90-degree flexion. It's more of your hips becoming less moving. Rather we want to keep the hips level and we rise it. And the extension will predominantly come from the upper spine. Open. You may just place your hands down the backs of your spine to create the space. Or draw it inward, draw it up. You can stay here, or you may use the blocks. If you're working the block. Place the blocks behind you there, and you're curling to a modification of like the Ekapada Kapotasana, or you're placing your hands behind you, maybe the heel, or fingertips to ground. After flexion, the spine tends to become a little bit tight, so always work progressively. Alright, forward and up. Alright, release. Reset the knees. Alright, get back to earth. Slow down. Inhale, open. And exhale, down dog. Alright. The foot, Need the ground. Interesting, asymmetrical back bends. You will feel one side is less efficient doing the curl up. Okay, and most probably it's your more flexible side, which tends to become a little bit less grounding. Right, and this is my more flexible side, so I need to do a little bit more of the adjustment for myself here. In, up. It really takes time for me to open the spine to an extension. This is really my weakness, but I enjoy working my back bends. Really very healing. Alright, come back up. Inhale, open. Exhale. So if your spine is a bit rigid, you're not alone. I'm here with you. Alright, hands at low. Back to earth. Open. Feel the body, feel the spine, feel the hips. Don't be caught up with everything should be done squarely. You can just move to a bit of a sway here. Maybe one hip needs to go a bit. And then push off to down dog. Beautiful. Alright, we're gonna do symmetrical. It's a Shavasana. Come forward. Use the blocks if you need, or inner, draw up. If you need to be on your fingertips, so you can create a little bit more of that drawing up action, rather than, of course, you can always place your hands flat, but the moment you feel the low back shortens here, I suggest you come back a little bit higher so you can really extend the spine from the base. The arms turn out a bit. The fronts of the chest open. The throat and the upper chest opens too. Feels good. Alright, come back up. Inhale, open. Release it. Alright, finishing off. Rise it up. And exhale, the downward facing dog. Back bending is really a position of strength. Not everyone is gifted with that entire flexibility. I am not. I have to work my back with really long hours. Then easy. Grab your knees back down. Alright, just cross the ankles. Alright. Move your hips a bit of a sway, side to side. Right? And we'll just lie down on our backs. Right? After extension, you don't want to be closing the spine anymore. Roll down, one knee, and then change. Just reset easy. Change it. Every day is different. And just a mild twist. One leg on top. Keep it mild, yeah? Keep the lower back somehow open as you do the twist. And allow your breath and the side complement. Alright. Not too long in the twist, maybe 5 breaths will be enough. Alright, release the twist. Alright. Center, you may circle the knees. Side to side. Alright. And we're going to twist the other side. Alright. Almost there. Back to the center line, hugging both legs, lifting them up, and let's open them wide. Yeah, Sukha. Yeah, make it gentle though. Yeah. All right, lift them back up. All right, gather them close. Crossing one leg on top, and then rise it up to set position. Yeah, finding the core again. I always have to finish with some core awareness, especially after back bend, but yeah, not too much, right? Fast flow to the front, forward. Now we go. Inhale up, and exhale, downward facing up. Beautiful. Alright, knees to ground. Just cross the ankles. Yeah. So, for example, if you want to go and practice some more deeper elements, you can continue now, or you can just relax the Shavasana, or you might even skip the Shavasana and go to this position. Just feel the body, just resetting. Yeah, finishing the practice with breathing in and release the breath out. Exhale. Alright, so just be grateful and celebrate that practice. I got length, strength, flexibility, power, yeah, it's all there. Rouse it. All together, yeah. Breathe in, alright, spread the fingers wide. And inhale, lengthen the sides. Feel the spine open, project the fingers wide. And they connect again, and then soften the space of our hearts. Thank you, always a pleasure. I'll see you next time. Namaste.